just got a lot smarter, a lot better, more athletic. Carly Zucker is here.
Way more athletic.
Taylor Heise is here. Parker Fox is here. It's the Power Trip Morning Show.
Taylor wrote this song about J.J. McCarthy.
It's great.
Yeah, nice job.
Thank you.
I didn't know you were a songwriter.
And Parker sang it.
Yeah.
Yep.
A great singer, by the way. I like the way you do the...
JJ's the quarterback. We know he's the man. JJ's gonna take us all the way to the land. JJ is gonna win the title we stand. Together we'll win it all in this game of chance.
Now, what is the game of chance you're talking about, Taylor?
Roulette.
Okay, got it.
I missed my song. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry. It's coming out. Oh, don't worry. Yeah.
I haven't heard yours.
Oh, you haven't heard
my
Tex
song?
Max's
No.
Sex?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's
so good.
Is it better than me and Ben's?
It's number one in
I forgot
France
about
right
yours
now.
and Ben's. Sorry.
Number one in Turkey.
And
France.
Turkey, yeah, it is that
The
as well. It's got that turkey flair.
Yeah.
It does.
A lot of people getting hair transplants. Listen to this.
Man, look at Corey dance. I love to watch Corey be happy and
Corey's
dance.
just jamming to it.
The turtles
His tassels
playing
are out.
line gets me every time.
Carly loves
I
adventure.
love adventure.
In her world, pleasure's what she needs, from intimate dances to turtles playing.
I don't know about turtles.
Intimate dances.
Her house wild, just like the ocean spray. She finds joy in every touch and hug. Each moment brings her pure and sweet sugar. Sex, oh how she thrives. Tex-Mex and sex, all she desires.
good.
Turtles play, they
Eat a
bring
lot of
the
different
light.
foods.
Dangerous game to play.
There's always something right.
You like turtles?
Through the night,
Apparently.
she explores new
Hey, I think she
lands
does.
in her arms.
AI knows
Love
she
and
does.
desire expand with tunnels by her side. She
right by your
lacks
side.
life's full of surprises she never lacks.
Love turtles.
She finds joy in every touch and hug. Each moment brings her pure and sweet sugar.
Turtles play.
Sex, her heart's alive. Tex-Mex and sex.
It's ridiculous.
Feels just right.
It's a dangerous
Turtles play,
game, yeah.
they
Turtles
bring the
play.
light. In
All right.
her life,
Let's,
That's number one in France.
it's a big deal, I guess.
Yep, there you go.
The French love Tex-Mex.
They do.
Yeah.
What a great and sex. What a
They
great
do.
song.
It really is.
It's something.
The turtle thing threw us all, but
I still don't understand it, but who's to question Allen Iverson? Right?
Yeah, he's
I
good at
never
that.
will.
He had a good crossover.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
All right, let's do Fan 5, but let's focus on Taylor and Parker because we have questions for both of them.
We do.
Time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, Builders and Remodelers. All right, we see Parker all the time. Let's start with Taylor. Taylor, the frost, right? We had Alexis Pearson on about a week or so ago. She was, traveling all over the country doing those like neutral site games or whatever to grow the game. Give us a breakdown of the old frost season. How's it going?
yeah, we've definitely been all over just like her. I feel like I haven't been home in the past 3 months. So I got home 2 days ago from Detroit, which was a neutral site game. Was awesome. Set the record for U.S. professional women's, I think, attendance.
Dang,
and it
what
was
was
like
the number?
14.5.
Holy
So
moly.
pretty solid.
That's
Amazing.
sweet.
Yeah. And that's definitely a place that we could definitely expand to. But back to like our season, I guess we started out pretty hot and then did pretty well, but we were on the road for like 20 days. And then we came back for 24 hours and went for 10, 11 more. And then we came back and we went for 4 more. So we've kind of had the shit end of the stick right now. But I think we're kind of, Dump button.
Gotcha.
Did you mean short, I think?
Yes,
short.
short end of the stick.
Yeah.
And
Somebody get that dump button.
Yeah, Hawk's dad loves that end of the
Will you
stick.
slide you right a little bit too, Taylor?
yes.
Thank you.
There
We
you go.
gotcha.
But yeah, it's been good. We've just been traveling a lot. We have 2 home games here, and we feel like we haven't had a home game in a few months, so we're really excited for that. And we only have actually 5 games left, even though it's 2 months since we have a USA international break.
5 games in 2 months.
How many games total for you? 30, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what this says here.
And then adding playoffs in after that, hopefully. So
Right.
All right, so like Montreal has 45 points, Boston has 40,
Yep.
Toronto 36. You guys have 35, then Ottawa has 30, and then New York's just terrible.
We just lost to them,
27.
unfortunately. But yeah, they definitely have some good kids. They just have had some struggles recently. But there's been a lot of injury recently. For Hockey Canada, they have two of the best goalies in our league, and both of them actually got hurt this week. So,
What feels different about year two, just in terms of I'm not talking about even the team and like your success or failures or whatever. I'm just talking about like, does the league feel different in year two? Is there a different vibe or not?
yeah, I would say it's a little more professional. We're kind of figuring it out as we go. I think last year we were kind of flying by the seat of our pants, and then this year it's more so like we have our flights booked more than a week in advance, and our bags, we know that we're not going to, with Air Canada, our bags don't always make it on the plane. So now we just ship our bags places. So after practice, we practice in the morning, we ship our bags, and then we'll fly out that night, and we won't get them till the next day. So like things like that, better hotels, better food. We're now doing, not a lot of us like to eat post-game meal after, so now we do per diem, so you can go out and do things. So a lot of fun things that are now being implemented that could have been happening last year, but I think now this year it's definitely a little bit more professional side, and you can feel it. And we have more security because we've in the past been able to walk to games by ourselves, and that has just turned into absolute chaos. So,
Oh, really?
oh yeah.
Wow.
That's a good sign, though.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of interesting people that like to hang out outside the hotel, and they know which hotel we stay in, and it's yeah.
Just
Wow.
can I just say what you're unwilling to say? It's a bunch of creepy dudes, right?
Correct.
Oh my god.
Rosen has
Guys
a
are-
passport?
Yeah.
Guys are
Rosen
the
loves
worst.
Toronto,
He does for
Montreal, and
now.
Ottawa.
Yeah. Just for now.
What is wrong with guys?
Oh,
It's
Some of the
the
stuff she
worst.
gets handed to, it's just like the creepiest
Oh,
pictures.
tell me
and-
something you've been handed.
Oh, God.
maybe don't.
This guy knew that I liked Tate McRae, and he made a collage of like an actual photo, and it was like this big. And I'm in like Toronto. I'm like, I gotta check. If I'm gonna bring something, this has got to get checked. And then he made one of Caitlin Clark, like literally pictures of just them, all over like something
Like a
like that.
collage?
Yes.
Like women to hand to Taylor on a
Yeah.
poster.
Weird.
And then just like a bunch of people want things signed, but this is a weird thing, but if you ever see a blue marker, like when we're signing, we see a blue marker, you can lift that and put it on anything else. So I just scribble. And they've kind of gotten to know that now.
Because
And
the
they're
goal
like,
is to sell it if
Correct.
they use the blue. Yeah.
correct. So
Do you
then
ever-
I just
by the way, do you ever get told you look a little like Tate McRae?
A little
I
bit.
can see it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. She's definitely my favorite. Parker knows this. I'm obsessed. Definitely one of my favorite artists right now.
I wonder if creepy guy thought you also looked like Tate McRae, and then was like, "This
Yeah.
is
Oh, he
worlds
told me
were
it about
colliding."
17 times. Yeah.
He got excited, man.
Man, I didn't know Rosen know who that was.
I'm gonna make a collage of the two of you.
They also made one of Caitlin Clark for me too, because they saw that I wore her shirt for walk-ins, and I got another one of those too.
I hope he's listening. I hope he's a big supporter of the Power Trip
He's
Morning
on
Show.
at 9.
Yikes!
What about you, Parker? Did the babes throw little dolls at you?
No dolls, no babes, but no.
Undies?
What'd you say?
Did you get some undies
Yeah,
thrown at you?
underwear, bras. You ever get that?
Yeah,
stuff
Hawk's
thrown at
got
you?
some in his
I got
pocket.
some right now.
Hawks, I'll take Hawks, that's for
Well,
sure.
No, they're
You might
not
wanna-
Hawks.
Yeah, you might want to put some gloves on.
there's
They were in the
somebody
back of
else's.
that car he bought.
How dare you?
Yeah, how many pairs were back there?
3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you keep all 3?
Oh, sure,
wearing-
sure. Only 2 of them fit me.
No underwear, no
Okay.
socks for
All
me.
right. All right.
We don't have as much of that. You know, like they dress up for games and then like, you know, there's fans waiting and everything. Like we just come in through the back door and whoa.
Yeah, you do. Taylor, you okay with that?
But you won't be doing it anymore, Parker.
No. I know.
You're not going to apply for another year of eligibility?
I'm all
Kind
out.
of like 9th year medical red shirt?
He ran out.
I had a guy on TikTok make a video and was like, dude, whatever way we can get you to get a 9th year eligibility, we have to do it. And I was like, dude, I think I'm out. Like, there's no way I can find another year in here. Or
Then what's next? Are you going to try to go play pro overseas, or what are you going to do?
we'll see. Probably not overseas. Definitely want to, you know, stay around here. So if some, you know, G League stuff opens up, that'd be great. But
So give me the path. How does that work? Do you just try out at a regional tryout? What happens? How do you make that jump?
yeah, I mean, you know, you sign with an agent, you know, you get with an agency. The summer league is in July. So if you can get on a summer league roster and, you know, find your way into some sort of organization, but then there's workouts and, you know, there's 100, you know, different things. I have some injuries in the knees right now, obviously, as you guys know. So I got to go in and get A couple more procedures done, a couple surgeries done, just to like clean up some stuff in my left knee. So that'll probably put me back a little bit, but at the same time, there's 100 different ways to get into it. But I think if you have a really good agent, and then if you have, strong personal connections like I do with some of the Milwaukee Bucks, the Timberwolves, obviously, the Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids has a G League team as well. So something, centrally located around here would be awesome. But, that's kind of wishful a little bit.
So dumb question, but I'm asking because I don't know. The season's over. You have to get knee surgery.
Yes.
Do the Gophers cover that, or are you now on your own dime?
Yeah, we get a 2-year window, which actually kind of is funny because I turned 26 this year, and they've never had to deal with this as they've never had to deal with a kid off of
after
their
25
after their parents' health insurance. So this is the first year my athletic trainer's like, I don't know exactly because your health insurance primary covers it, and then the U secondary does the rest of it. So they were like, I don't know exactly. We're gonna have to call some people and make sure this all works out.
But they figured it out.
But they figured it out. So yeah, it'll be good.
So when are you doing that?
That'll be, we're headed to, and she can talk about it, but she's got the World Championships for Team USA in Czech Republic in April.
Whoa. That's awesome.
So we get back the 21st, and then I'm getting surgery the next day.
How long are you guys over there?
I leave the 1st, so I'm gone for 21 days.
Damn.
And then he comes on the 8th. So,
wow.
We're excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it too.
Have you been to Czech
there?
Republic? Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I went when I was 17 for the
That's-
World Championships, and I was
I remember
for
talking about
18.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And we're going out a little outside of Prague. Last time I was like smack dab in the middle of nowhere. So this one is a little bit more centrally located around Prague and everything.
That's supposed to be a big time party city.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
It's supposed to be
Yes.
super fun.
Take some trains to some different places.
He's been talking about it, so he's very excited.
Yeah, so you'll be playing and he'll be partying.
Correct.
That
Correct.
sounds right. Yeah.
He'll party with the parents.
There you go.
Peas.
Sweet.
That ain't so bad.
Good
pretty
luck.
cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That ain't
Thank
so bad.
you.
That's pretty cool.
Excited for
How many countries are in that?
10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9 others. We were just
Yeah.
going through them the other night.
Yeah.
I was seeing if I could name them all, but I missed out on a couple. Was it 2? I missed out on
Norway.
and
You guessed Switzerland.
I
So
guess Switzerland. So I missed one. But
Is this just like the Four Nations thing where Russia is not involved in this one either?
correct. I don't think that they're going to get back for the Olympics either. So it looks like there's going to be another country there for the women's part of the Olympics for hockey. There's divisions that get to take like one person from each. So there's like 6 automatic bids. It's like us, Canada, Switzerland, Czech, few others. And then there's like playing games, like Hungary made it, Germany made it, and Italy, since they're the country, they get to have one too. But since they spotted a spot for Russia, I think someone else is going to be able to get in there too.
Can I ask you a stupid question that
Yeah,
I
go
probably
ahead.
should know, and it's none of my business, but do you guys like get a stipend or anything
Yeah,
like that?
we do.
Okay.
USA Hockey pays me throughout the year. When you're a part of our like core group, there's so people in college don't get paid. It gets put in like a trust of some sort. And then you can take it out when you're out of college. Because I guess technically you can get paid now with NIL.
I guess.
So we're technically employees of USA Hockey, and I get paid throughout the year. And then when we go to these camps, they pay us in per diem as well. And then you get also paid by the USOPC.
So you're a millionaire now, is that what you're saying?
Hey, I don't
Billion.
think that, but hoping to get there
You're
one day.
taking
We'll
us
see.
to lunch.
Yeah,
Of
sweet.
course.
that's right.
Or take us to Prague.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That
You
wouldn't
guys
be
can
bad.
come with us.
Yeah, you can go party as well with the parents.
Yeah, party with the parents in Prague.
I think
That'd be
I'd have
good
a
for
good
me.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Parker
my
gets
demo.
a free ride there. We get a guest pass, so one person gets free flight, food, and then hotel.
Free knee surgery.
Wow,
Free
look at
knee
plus
surgery.
one.
Like, what else do you
Yeah.
get for free?
Stuff is
My
going to start
God.
You're
costing here
basically
eventually.
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
Right.
It's one of my favorites too.
Were there other options, or was it going to be Parker the whole time?
So my parents are not coming.
I was like the 5th pick.
Yeah.
No, but since my brother's going to be playing in March Madness and everything, my parents will stay here, and they can't take that much time off work. So Parker doesn't have work right now, so
Yeah,
he can come.
he's not in March
I
Madness.
didn't. Yeah, I'm not in March
no.
Madness.
So what team does your brother play for?
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Yes. So we're Iowa State fans this weekend. They got Lipscomb versus in the 3-14 game.
Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
Yeah, that's Zach's favorite team.
Where's that game?
Heard of that?
Milwaukee, I think.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Oh, Algonquin for the good land.
Yeah. It's nice for her parents too. They can go out there and watch them and everything. And yeah, it's going to be fun. March Madness is right around the corner. Best time of the year.
All right,
best.
cool. Elephant in the room, Parker. Your thoughts on firing your coach at like 1:30 in the morning? We can talk about the actual letting go of Ben, but just that move in general. Your thoughts on a midnight execution, if you will?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you don't love to get a text at 1. I got the text I was with Taylor. I just got back. She picked me up from the airport, probably like 1:15, and by the time we finally got into bed, I had a text from our athletic director, kind of saying, hey, we moved on. And so, I think that's obviously interesting. I think with so many moving parts this time of year, I understand it. Like Mark Coyle, he's obviously a big name when it comes to the basketball committee. So, he's not spending a lot of time in Minneapolis right now. He's out helping the Big Ten tournament and the committee and everything like that. But yeah, it definitely was interesting to do it, and we didn't know if we would have postseason play, whether that be, there's some different events now, the Crown, the NIT kind of stuff like that. We obviously weren't going to make, the big bracket, but there were some opportunities where guys were kind of, still on the fence of, hey, we might be able to come back and play some more basketball. And, we had a really senior group. So we, had guys this was their last go around in college. So it was like people had that emotion, and then, fast forward to getting off the plane and kind of hearing how the story went down too from different resources. Our athletic trainer had a story, like the guys had a story, but basically at the end of the day, it was a firing at 1 a.m., which is a little wild, but I get why it had to happen that way, because Mark had to fly, the private jet from Indy to MSP and then right back to Indy. So I get why it had to happen, but I think that's just a tough one that time of day.
Yeah, it sucks. Again, we talked about Richard Pitino last night. Was on with Dan Barrero.
We listened to it.
And it was awesome.
It was great.
And I thought the way that he summed up his own firing is probably the same story with Ben, right?
Yeah.
He's like, am I the only reason that, it didn't work here? He's like, no.
Yeah.
And I think he mentioned Ben in the same conversation. Like, this just isn't all Ben's fault, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Ben couldn't have been better, but there's so many.
He blamed you, Parker.
Yeah, he did. Multiple times.
There's just so many other factors, right? So, like, when you look back at Ben's 4 years, what do you think he could have done differently, or was this kind of inevitable for him?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you look at the big picture, I think you look at NIL. I think Pitino mentioned it as well last night on the show. We're just not able to compete with some of these schools, and I think the one thing I really liked what Richard said last night, and I actually texted him after. I told him that he had an awesome job on the show with Barrero. But you're talking about these established programs in the Big Ten: Purdue, Michigan State, Indiana, Michigan. Like, these guys have been not only good right now, but they've been good for forever. So it's like, how do you break through? You need to have a real difference maker. And I don't think it's an X's and O's difference maker. I think it's a $ difference maker. So I think that's obviously something that we were lacking, we were behind in. And then just with this age of college sports, like if you look at the March Madness bracket, there's 14 teams from the SEC that made the March Madness.
Unbelievable.
14. And that's no surprise when you have SEC money. That's no surprise when these schools are getting pumped money, which they're able to go get recruits, and they're able to, outbid guys. Like we saw this year, like we had lost so many guys from the past year because we were just outbid by different schools. Like we just didn't have the money to compete. So yeah, I'm sure Coach Johnson will sit here and say 1,000 X's and O's things that he could have done better and he wanted to do better. But at the same time, like when you're fighting an uphill battle, it's becomes really difficult.
And one of the problems, and I felt this almost every time we had Ben in. He was always super nice and gracious to us. But one of the things that I kind of felt through him without him actually going on the air and just saying it is, the more you complain about exactly what you just said, it sounds like you're just making excuses for failing, even if it's the truth, right? And, we heard some other stories, whether it was from Ben or from other sources, that it's like, look, it's not just about how much are we going to pay Dawson Garcia. It's like, if there's a couple of thousand on the side that we need to do something, other schools don't even blink. The Gophers are like, who's going to pay him? How are we going to get that money? Phone calls have to be, it's a pain in the ass, and it's a process, because that little side cash that you need to not cover up, that's a bad choice of words, to take care of other things, right? Like, how do we get this guy to go see his family, or how do we get him to a funeral or a wedding? How do we do that? The Gophers don't have that money, and these other schools just basically say, blank check, do what you got to do.
Yeah, and I think if you look at it from just the standpoint of like the firing too, like, he was under contract, so you have to have a buyout. Like at these other schools, there will be probably a donor that just says, yeah, I'll write you a $3 million check for a buyout. Like we don't have that. So it's like the money has to come from somewhere, from the university or wherever it comes from. But you're right. I think there's just so many little things, and if you keep hammering away, it sounds like an excuse. And I give Ben a lot of credit for that, because that's not something he did. He just fought every day to try to make it better, and sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Such a good dude.
Yeah, he was great, man. It's my guy.
A+ human.
R.I.P.
What?
What?
Love
Carly
Johnson.
Dad?
Carly killed him.
That was not your news to break.
Sorry.
All right, Taylor Heise is here of the Minnesota Frost. Parker Fox is here of knee surgeries and Prague trains.
Plus ones.
And plus ones. We'll do headlines, more with these three and more after this on The Fan.
Ah, yes. Good morning, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show, just full of friends. We did a new thing today. Carly, I don't know if you heard, but we had people tell us what was on their mind.
We took calls
We took
for
calls.
the first time in
You
like
did
15
not.
years.
For
We did.
20 minutes.
Real calls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
real
Okay.
calls. And they were funny. There were some funny ones. We Sauce gave a guy a nickname. The Lord
job,
called
Sauce.
and criticized Corey.
Yep.
Well, that makes sense.
It
Some
checks
guys
out.
really, yeah,
Some
that
guy
checks
called
out.
about penis camera.
Oh,
He was also a penis cam survivor like Chris and I.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's something I have a hard time talking about.
I think they have those things. It's like a silicone deal that you can like use as
Yeah,
camera.
this is not for pleasure.
No, this is not for pleasure. This is for
This is for exploration.
checking for
Exploratory,
kidney stones.
scientific.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This isn't the Lion's
scientific.
Den.
Zach, your
right.
mic's on.
Okay. Any highlights you want to replay, or not
no,
yet?
No, not that good. Just good enough to say that it.
Good enough to mention.
Yeah, that we we normally don't take
Well, I mean,
calls.
I
You're gonna
You know-
make it a weekly bit, or
Yeah,
are
no,
we
yeah,
done?
maybe,
We're
sure.
done.
Yeah, I think so. I think what's on your mind Wednesday might be a good thing for us. I don't know. But I wonder. Do you have anything on your mind, Carla?
Did anybody watch Lost when it was actually happening?
I've never seen it.
No.
I watched the first season.
I've been
It's-
lost.
Oh yeah. I feel that way a lot.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I am loving it.
Oh, you're watching it for the
I'm
first time
watching it
now?
for the
Oh, you're
first
only 20
time
years
now.
behind there.
Yeah,
that's
sounds
cool. You're
great.
good.
Have you seen
I'm-
Cheers?
Show whales.
Have you? Yeah.
You ever
So
heard of the
far
honeymooners?
behind.
Have you seen Designing Women?
Okay, guys. I'm
Hawk
just
loves
saying,
that show.
if you're looking for something that's out there, fine, whatever. No, I have nothing on my mind.
So Lost is good.
Lost
How
is
far in
great.
are you?
Like 3 seasons.
Oh, 3
Oh,
seasons.
so are you confused as hell right now?
Uh,
Because that's when it got really confusing.
It
I'm
is
serious.
confusing.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
But I am Googling at the same time, so I'm
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Do you know that's how AJ
Don't
Monster got
touch.
famous? Is he did a podcast about Lost,
I think it was a blog.
a blog. And
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
If you want to know what's going on, he did a blog about the show back when it was actually happening, and that'll kind of.
did he really?
He really? I swear, yeah, that's
Yeah,
how he
so
got
the
famous.
people who were lost
Yeah.
while watching
Okay.
Lost.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and that's kind of how he made his bones, if you know what I mean.
Great.
Yeah.
What else do I got on my mind?
Well, you know.
Play the song again.
Okay, I'll think. What about you, Parker? What's on your mind? While she thinks about it.
Got great song.
This is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything?
I don't have much on my mind, honestly.
Well, you guys are boring.
I said the same thing earlier. It's kind of depressing, right? I don't have any thoughts
Going
or
to
ideas
Mexico
or
soon?
concerns.
Okay, tell us about that.
That's on your mind.
Yeah,
What
where,
city
where
in
are you
Mexico?
going? Yeah.
Tulum.
Oh, Tulum is the best.
Oh, is it?
It's the best.
I like Pumbaa.
That is from
No.
Lion
That's
King.
two different things.
Fuck, you like Mexico City.
Yeah, it sounds like something I'd like.
Yeah.
I like the place where they have the donkeys doing weird stuff.
That's
I
Tijuana.
like
Your
that
mic
place.
is on.
Yeah.
That's Mexico.
The donkeys doing weird stuff.
You'd watch that, wouldn't you?
Taylor, what's on your mind?
I don't think Tijuana.
I'm surprised you didn't bring it up, but when you brought up TV shows, we're watching Severance and
Also
I s-
Lost?
Also lost. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
lost.
It's too confusing.
They got
I
it
don't
on
like
TikTok.
Severance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah.
confusing.
Some
And
of
it's
the
okay
theories-
to admit.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
okay to admit
Yeah.
that you don't
Lost.
like, not that you don't like it. It's great. I just don't understand it.
You have to be very locked in.
You have to be Corey. Corey understands things like that.
Have you watched the new season?
Nope, but I'm going to binge it all now that it's over starting Thursday, right? Is
Yeah.
tomorrow the last
Friday.
episode?
I think
Oh, Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
Yep.
So
I was
wanna
so
binge the hell out of it.
disappointed in the first episode.
He was
First episode of the first season? Mm-hmm. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's great.
The second season.
yeah.
Okay.
Second season. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of question marks, but
Okay. Well, have you watched the show? Have you watched the show Landman yet?
no, I haven't watched Landman. I've been watching Shrinking. I think
Oh, Shrinking's the
Shrinking's
best.
the best.
Shrinking's phenomenal.
That's the best show on Apple TV.
Taylor, come on. How great is that show?
I occasionally watch here and
Yeah.
there. It's usually when I'm gone, so I haven't.
She's
fully
gone so
watched
much.
it.
I need something to watch. So
Yeah.
I'll watch. I've been watching Shrinking. So I'm
I've
loving
watched Landman.
Isn't it great?
So great.
So good. That's what's on
Bob
my
Thorpe.
mind.
I love him.
I love it. It's Taylor Sheridan and the guy John Hamm with the big sausage.
How big is it?
I guess it's fast.
And the wife in it, I love her.
Oh, I know. That's the girl.
What's her name?
Ally
Allie
Larder.
Larder.
Yeah, from the whipped cream bikini.
Yeah, from Varsity
She's
Blues.
also
I adore her.
the dark-haired lady in I Object. What is that movie?
Liar,
Jerry
liar.
Maguire.
No, I Object,
Free Willy.
where she's a lawyer and she's blonde and
Legally Blonde.
yes, that's it.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, me too. So
Reese Witherspoon is.
yeah, Reese Witherspoon is the blonde, and the dark-haired lady who's kind of mean to her at first, but then is on her team is Taylor Sheridan.
No,
You mean Ally Lander?
No, Taylor
Sheridan is the guy who
is a
wrote.
man.
He runs the
You do
Yellowstone
you.
and
You
Landman
do
and
you.
stuff.
But yeah, no.
I can't help it.
He's in charge.
Something's on my mind.
Yeah, Landman's great.
This is such a slammer.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, should we do headlines?
I don't know.
Okay.
Now it's time for headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com if you want to go solar and get solar panels put on. And you should.
Yeah.
The only name you got to know is Wolf River Electric.
Yeah.
Those guys are the best.
Yeah.
You guys want to come see my solar panels? That's not a euphemism.
They're good panels.
That sounds like
They're real nice panels, Parker. You'd
Whoa,
like
take a
them.
deep breath.
There you go.
You would
Taylor?
love them.
Have you heard this, Taylor?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
This is Ben and Parker, best
yeah.
friends
Oh,
forever.
this is Parker told me about this, so I'm excited
Carly,
to
have you
hear
heard this
it.
one?
Will you play the Marnie song?
I've not
too?
heard this.
Parker and Ben, they're best friends forever.
No.
Sharing secrets, keeping them undercover. In the shower, they might share a kiss, but never let it slip.
Whoa.
They play it nice.
Oh.
Oh,
I
my.
like to
They
play
hint
nice.
and tease, never fully express. A playful banter, always with a twist. Kiss, kiss, kiss in the shower. Ben and Parker never show. Love so deep,
Dang it, Allen Iverson.
hidden so tight.
This is
Best
so
friends
good.
forever.
Best friends forever.
No one to blame it. Through the day.
Kiss, kiss, kiss in the shower.
AI knows.
I don't quite understand how they kiss in the shower. They're best friends forever, but they never let it slip.
Never.
Never
They're
let
talking
what
about the
slip.
soap.
So
Yeah. Nobody, yeah.
Yeah, you don't let the.
Will you play the Marnie one?
It's like you're keeping
Marty's
a secret
is-
from no one.
Top
Marnie's
tier.
is the best.
Yeah.
I'll play Marnie's song too. Where's it at?
Marnie's becoming a TikTok sensation.
Yes, I see her everywhere on my Instagram too.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's killing it.
Really?
Crushing it.
Really?
She dances with Rebecca Brunson basically every 12 minutes.
I'll dance.
But it works.
If you want.
Your mic's on.
I think it can be on TikTok. I'll dance. In my
And she
pants.
says butt doctor during initials.
Oh, I watched that.
Butt doctor.
That was great.
Marnie's gone.
It all
Marnie's
made
gone.
sense. dude.
No one cares.
Left behind, she fades like dust in air.
Yep, just like Dustin.
Nobody seems to notice
didn't
it all.
Nobody did.
Silent tears fall in the dark, unspotted. Her smile was bright, her
Was it?
laughter so rare. Now empty chairs where once she'd share. No one whispers, where has she gone?
Nobody even whispers it.
Just echoes
be back
of
Friday,
silence,
but nobody cares.
none to mourn.
All
There's
right.
nobody to mourn.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
that's
mourning,
sad.
check this out.
Nobody cares.
A soccer team in Bulgaria did a moment of silence for a former player who had passed away.
Oh Lord.
And then they found out he's still alive.
Oh, my God.
What?
Celebration time.
Yeah. Former player. They thought he had passed away, so they did a moment of silence for him. But he's alive.
Where was he?
Don't know.
That's the rumor mill right there.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that'll do
crazy?
it.
Yeah, that's.
I hope he got some medical attention.
Yeah. I'm not dead.
Today is National Poultry Day.
Oh.
So, shout out to Glenn Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Raising Cane's.
Speaking of that, can I tell you guys something weird?
I like weird things.
Can we stop you?
I mean, yeah.
That
you
train
can turn
is
my mic
for
off.
it.
the
Go for
station in Prague. Anytime.
My son smells like, and it's a good thing, KFC biscuits.
That's awesome.
Yes. He smells exactly like them. I call him my biscuit, but he smells like KFC biscuits.
Biscuit.
He does.
I don't want your life.
I mean, it's not that bad.
There is no Louis, only Steve.
Yeah. He smells like KFC biscuits.
Does Cal ever just see you just smelling?
Oh,
Louis?
yeah. Yeah. And she's like, she gets it because she's
Okay.
like, yeah, he does smell like KFC biscuits.
All right, so hang on. This is true, and then we're going to go around the room. Both of my French bulldogs smell like Fritos. No joke.
Yeah, all
they
dogs
smell like
do.
French. They definitely do. All right, now let's go around the room. Tell us other things in your home and what they smell like.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I feel like Sauce
I
is
feel
like,
like Christian sit this one out.
Sauce is like, get in my belly.
Hawk's like, let me pull up my notes app. I have hundreds.
My couch smells like old chili.
Okay.
Oh, chili. Oh, okay.
What's your bed smell like?
That was the best case scenario. Carly?
A McDonald's
anything?
fillet of fish.
Wow. Oh,
My God, why are you looking right at me?
Like I said, I think Chris should sit this one
Tartar
out.
sauce, Hawk.
Yeah, no, he got tested for that.
Sit this one out.
They have pills for that, Hawk.
Should probably go to Canes today. It's
Yep.
Poultry Day.
Poultry Day.
I'm trying to be real.
A man in Georgia opened the rear door of a police car, climbed in, and then told the cop at the wheel that he wanted a ride home.
Yikes.
I don't have this in the story because it's just the headline. My guess is he was not sober.
No.
Yeah.
You don't just get in, tell the cop, take me home.
I saw a video of some college girl too who was videotaping herself, and she got in the back of a college car. She's like, "Oh my God, this is so awesome, so cool!" And the cops did not think it was so awesome, so cool. And
That is probably not very cool.
No.
All right. You guys can do this.
Okay.
I believe in you guys as a group.
That's sweet of you.
A man from Maryland was charged with assault after punching a United Airlines gate agent. He was mad because blank.
Yeah.
You guys all travel enough. He punched a United Airlines gate agent because he was mad about...
he switched him from
His
an exit
seat?
roll seat.
He had to sit next to his girlfriend.
Had to check his bag.
He had to sit next to Hawk's bed.
You guys are all very, very, very close.
He couldn't
I don't know
bring
if anybody said it.
a
'cause-
food item
Boarding
on the
door
plane.
closed.
No,
His bag was too big.
no. Parker
Yeah.
almost
He had
had
to
it right
sit
off the
next to his
bat.
ex-girlfriend.
No, you almost nailed it. I thought you were going to say it.
Switched from an exit row to a middle seat.
Well, middle seat is the answer. He got assigned a middle seat and was so mad, punched the gate agent.
Probably just.
Yeah.
And all morning I've been playing this.
I don't care.
That's from this story.
Unacceptable. No reason for anyone to ever punch anyone, period. I don't care.
Yeah, he's on the no-fly list.
Oh my gosh, that's unacceptable. That is really unacceptable.
He needs to go to jail.
I don't care.
That lady.
She's probably fun in social settings.
Care.
She's
attitude.
pissed.
Needs to go to jail. Jeez.
Yeah.
Look, let's. I'm going to brag for a second. It's natural. I'm good at like 3 or 4 things. I'm an excellent walker. I walk with purpose.
Yeah,
I'm
you
aware of
are.
my surroundings. I'm elite. I walk fast and I know where I'm going and I'm
Yes.
paying attention.
Yes,
Quit
you
bragging.
do.
The other thing that I'm extremely good at is I'm a good person to sit next to on a plane because I don't go to the bathroom. I don't care. No. International flights, I'll pee before we take off. I can hold it for 7 or 8 hours. Who cares?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or I'm sleeping.
Jesus.
So I'm a good.
You're poor urethra.
I'm a good, whether it's a middle seat, aisle seat, window, it doesn't matter. I'm fine. I can sit wherever
No
you need
wonder
me to
you had
sit.
kidney stone.
I just want to
Probably.
speak for the world. You can go pee, brother. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah, listen to the Hulkster.
I mean, if you just say, "Hey, can I get out for a second?
Is it-
I'm
yeah.
going to be happy to get to stand up for a
Is
second.
it too hard to whip that monster out in a small bathroom?
But I also don't.
my God.
I don't fight over
Answer the
armrests.
question.
Yeah, is it too hard to whip that monster out?
Oh Jesus, that's a weird way to word that. I don't fight over
That's a
armrests. I just don't care. Like I don't know. Like I'm not anti middle seat. I would prefer the window seat, but I don't really care.
I love the window seat.
Window is the best,
Yeah.
no doubt. Window is the
I
best.
like
I'm a
the
lot
aisle.
like you, Core. Like I just adjust and I'm fine.
But also, especially since I'm never going to get up and bother the people next to me, you should want me on the window.
Yeah, it's perfect.
because then you can get
need
up
me on
and
that
do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to care.
They want you on the wing.
Oh, yeah. Now, back to
Half
it.
this building wants me on the wing.
Right.
Hey,
Abbott
Core,
does. Yes.
we're going to do a quick power trip power poll on the power hour.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot of power.
That's a lot of pee.
What are we doing?
What seat do you want to sit in?
Yeah.
Aisle, window, or
Do you ever say this
Middle.
to people, Corey? Do you ever say, what has 140 teeth and holds back a monster? And then when they say what, you go, my zipper.
Nice. That's a good
Nice.
one. I like
That's
that line.
sweet.
Did you make that up? That's good.
No,
I've heard that.
no,
That was
no.
good.
Thank you. Why are you nodding?
140 teeth. Yeah, I just didn't know where you were going with that joke.
Well,
I
it's
mean, I get it
okay.
now.
I'm sorry my jokes aren't funny anymore.
Yeah, we all are. Oh, Allen Iverson wrote another song.
Oh, no.
He's a good guitar player, too. Sing. I don't know. I like the groove, though.
sounds like a Disney World.
Walks by with a grin.
Steve.
Smells like biscuits. Oh my God. Not the kind you'd want to kiss. More like goopy squirts. You know, he's got
What is
eyes
this?
like a
What?
puppy. But his smell, it's so tough. In a crowd, he stands out with that KFC scent. Oh no, he smells like biscuits. Oh, he does. Poopy squirts. Can't resist. He smells like biscuits. Oh, he does. Can't help but turn and run. Maybe
hell
it's
is
just
this?
the rain.
That's a train wreck.
Breeze that's
Yeah.
gone.
My joke
along.
was better.
No.
But when Skip
Let's not
comes
say things we can't take back.
his smell is just wrong.
How do we feel about this? There was an ice cream shop in New York City called Surprise Scoop, and the only menu item is surprise ice cream. So they pick the flavor
Oh, wow.
every time.
I'd be into that.
Every time.
I can
You see,
deal with that.
you don't ever get to pick. It's just
Sure.
surprise ice cream. Taylor, you're
That's
shaking
kinda
your head.
brilliant.
He would. I think he
I'd-
could
yeah,
do it.
I'd
I
be
would
for
not
it.
do it.
I think it's called Glory Scoop.
Oh,
That's glory hole.
There's too many things I don't.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
I'm
like
not
it.
interested.
Let's do it.
in.
I'd probably like about 80% of them, but it wouldn't be worth the 20% that I'd be pissed about. It's like, why did I just waste all this on
Yeah,
What
like
would
if
you
I got
have?
banana ice cream.
like pecan something? Get that out of there.
Banana cream pie ice cream is like
The best.
Oh, my
best.
gosh,
Like,
so good.
Banana
I would
cream
get it every
pie is
night.
the
Devil's
best.
food.
Oh, it's the best.
He loves it.
The best.
That's my go-to.
He walks
Yes.
to our nearby ice cream store.
Oh,
Connie's creamy cone, baby.
Whoa.
what?
Got the creamiest cones.
Hawk?
I'll be the judge of that.
Hawk?
Wait, you'll be the judge of that?
Yeah, I didn't know you were into that.
I like the cone part.
No, you meant the other part.
that sounds
like the
really
cream.
good, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I'd take that right now.
Americans are supposedly cutting back on chips and cookies because they're getting too expensive.
They are
Yeah.
kind of.
Man,
Yeah, just go to Costco.
Costco Wales.
Wales. We joined yesterday at Wales.
You joined yesterday?
Congrats, I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
welcome to the 21st century.
Welcome to the club, man.
Shout out to my guy Norm that helped us at the
Norm.
dinosaur
Norm does
yesterday.
great work.
He's a huge fan.
Way to go, Norm.
Have you had a chicken bake yet?
No, I can't because of no, those Costco guys are terrible.
Oh, I was going to ask you about
No,
the Costco
Corey and I
guys.
hate them.
You don't like the Costco guys?
That family sucks.
No, that.
What about the
family sucks.
Rizzler?
No,
no. And he's not even a part of the family,
No.
correct?
What the
He's
hell
just a
are you guys
friend.
talking about?
You don't know
He's just a
the
friend.
AJ
Yeah, he's
and
not
Big
even a
Justice.
Big Justice.
Part of the family.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so annoying.
terrible.
What is
You don't
going
know
on?
that bit, Huck?
What the hell are you talking about? I really don't know what you're talking about. I swear to you, I'm
the
not making it
Costco
up.
guys on
You gotta look
social
them up.
media.
Oh, yeah.
The Costco verse.
Oh, Jesus.
I wasn't
The
aware.
Rizzler.
The Rizzler. Yeah, the Rizzler's great, man. I don't know why you're sleeping on the Rizzler. The one I can't stop is stand is Baby Gronk. Have you seen Baby Gronk?
I just know the name.
Baby
I don't
Gronk
know the
has
content.
been the same size and look for 15 years.
He went to Gable's last wrestling match, and I got a picture with him after the match.
Did he
Gable
really?
Steveson.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in Minnesota. And then he went to like Chad Greenway's daughter's high school basketball game.
He's been a 13-year-old for 20 years.
He's got like a full grill and like a mullet, and he wears these big chains, and his dad like photoshops abs onto him in pictures. It's the cringiest
We are
thing.
truly
it's
living
over.
in
It's
the
over.
era where everybody gets 15 minutes of fame.
It's over.
rock bottom for
Yeah, it's
society.
It is.
Right, it's over. Man, so tell me about your first Costco experience. Was it everything you've ever wanted?
Man, it's sweet. I've been there a couple times with you, and it's very nice to go with you, but you walk too fast, and I can't keep
I'm an
up.
elite
He's an elite
walker.
He is. But yeah,
Walk with
Costco
purpose.
Wales, man. We got so many cool things, and you just feel like you're losing money by not buying things. That's
You
what
are.
Hawk taught me. You
are.
got to spend money, right, Hogs?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
man?
who cares?
What are you going to do?
They make it long sheets.
They do. Get another job.
Yeah, no, not doing that. I'm too lazy.
You gotta have
You
more
guys
than
are
one.
Costco people?
Yeah.
Yeah, Costco people.
What's
Can't
the
go
chips
wrong.
you like? He likes these certain chips. I can never
the spicy
find them.
dill
and he freaks
pickle.
out.
The
Oh, that
spicy
sounds
dill pickle.
amazing.
It's the Miss Vicky's.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
kettle
yeah.
roasted or whatever.
So-
And they have spicy dill pickle.
Yeah.
He has a hard time going to the grocery store.
I don't
For
go.
one, he can't keep up with me. Second off,
she's
he
an
can't
elite
handle
walker
it.
too.
Taylor, let's go on a walk.
I would
That's-
love
that wasn't-
to.
I'm not making
He
a
will
move
not
on
go
you. I'm just saying,
walks
let's
with
go
me,
walk.
so-
I would love for you guys to go to walk because I'm not going. Not my thing.
The worst / best thing you can buy at Costco, worst because they're terrible for you, but they're unbelievable, are those churro donut things.
Oh, yeah, you brought those
My
in that one
God.
time.
That is cinnamon cocaine. Carly, you would hate them.
Blech.
Oh,
They're
those things,
so good.
you've had them?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
the best.
And they're big muffins. That whole section over there is just.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that
Everyone
place
likes
is
a
great,
big
man.
muffin.
Yeah.
Well, welcome
Oh,
aboard,
good.
Sauce. Welcome aboard, buddy.
Yeah, I'm excited. Good times, great oldies.
A man has been sentenced to fraud in a scheme that involved him running multiple sham companies. One of them was called Vandalay Contracting.
When the phone rings, you have to answer. Vandalay Industries.
I'm Vandalay Industries.
Right.
What is that?
You're in latex.
Latex.
Right.
And what do I do with latex?
I don't know. You manufacture it.
Right here in this little apartment?
And what do I say about you?
You're considering hiring me for your latex salesman.
I'm going to hire you as my latex salesman?
Right.
I don't think so.
Anyway, the reason why this is such a dumb criminal is anybody that watched Seinfeld would have
for sure.
immediately recognized the name Vandalay Contracting and said, "Oh, that's the scam company that George did." So shocking, this guy got caught. Okay, cool. You like Seinfeld? Don't name one of your sham companies Vandalay Contracting. You dummy.
I don't think I've ever watched a full episode of Seinfeld, but I could have guessed it was from Seinfeld,
Something like that. Yep.
Parks and Rec, that kind of situation.
Vandalay Industries.
So good.
So yep, he's been sentenced to fraud.
No.
Or for fraud. Anyway. Today is National Backyard Day.
Hey.
Yeah, I was showing you mine earlier. Carly.
Yeah.
And Poultry Day?
And
Yeah.
Poultry Day. Celebrate them together by grilling
Yeah, I
chickens
know.
like
Yeah, poultry.
alive, like
What a
Glenn
great
Taylor.
day. Good to know.
Here's somebody's ranking of the top 10 yard games. You tell me if you guys like these, hate these, or somewhere in between.
I don't care.
Oh, wow. Hawk's mom-
Cornhole / bags.
Love it.
Zach, no. The yard
Classic.
game. The yard game.
Best. It's the best.
100%.
That is the best one.
You got to play
Bocce.
cornhole in the backyard.
Bocce, yes or no?
Bocce ball's fun. Yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Take it or leave it.
Wiffle ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wiffle balls.
When you're like a 15-year-old kid and all
yeah,
your friends get
super
together to play
fun.
wiffle ball, that's all time.
Two-hand touch. That's flag football or football.
Yeah, man.
That doesn't stay two-hand touch.
No.
Never does.
No.
Kickball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kickball's great.
Horseshoes.
Yeah, I mean, that was fun. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Badminton. Who says the N? Badminton.
Badminton's fun. I don't know. It's a lot of setup
I
process.
forget what you call the thing that you hit, though.
Birdie. Oh, God.
Okay. Ladder toss. I don't care for ladder toss. You
That's
guys
it.
like
Ladder toss is all right.
When
Yeah.
you get on a roll,
You just
it's fine.
toss
Especially when
ladders?
you're
No, it's
playing
got
at five.
the 3 rings and it's got the 2 balls at the
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Zach's good at it.
Lawn darts.
Thanks, Parker.
No, is that still
Yeah,
a thing?
I thought they were illegal, but I love
Feels
them.
dangerous.
What is lawn darts when you don't have a
A drink.
alcohol
Yeah.
can?
Are you talking about beer darts or lawn darts?
Yeah, like what's the
Lawn
difference?
darts.
Is there a difference between
I don't
those
know
two?
what beer darts are.
Lawn
What's
darts
beer
is the
darts?
long.
Beer
You know
darts
what
is
beer darts is, Corey?
No.
What's
It's
that?
the best game.
Oh, trust me, I've been in college for 8 years. Beer darts is a classic. You sit in a circle and you put your drink out in front of you, and you have like the metal darts, and you aim at somebody else's drink, and you try to pierce it, and they have to drink it to where you pierced it.
And if you
Yeah.
hit the top, then you got a shotgun it.
Yeah.
I
The
thought
whole
lawn darts
thing,
was
okay.
like
Oh, that sounds greasy.
Yeah.
Like arrows.
Isn't lawn darts kind of like bocce ball, just with
Yeah,
darts?
yeah.
Where you're kind of aiming at a giant ring. Last one is croquet, which people that like Alice in Wonderland love croquet.
I don't
All right.
think I've ever played croquet.
It's all
It's too
right.
fancy.
Yeah.
You'd be good at it.
Taylor,
it's
when
fun.
is your next game? When can people watch the Minnesota Frost?
We play Wednesday of this next week, and we play Montreal. I think it's at 7. So
Is that at the X or on the road?
at the X,
At the
and
X,
then
a
we
week
play
from
on
today.
Saturday as well versus Toronto. So
2 home games.
2 home
Next
games, and then
Wednesday and Saturday.
Correct, and then we don't play for another month.
All right, so if you want to support the Minnesota Frost, next Wednesday and Saturday. Taylor, good luck, and obviously I don't think we'll see you before, so good luck in the Czech Republic.
Thank you.
How cool is that?
Very excited.
Parker, enjoy your train rides.
Thanks. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go all over Europe, see some things.
All jokes aside, dude, congrats on an awesome college
Thank you,
career, man.
appreciate it.
You had a lot of injuries. You put up with a lot of crap, but man, that was a lot of fun, dude.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Way to battle.
Thank you,
Parker
thank you.
Fox, everybody. 9 to noon is next. Carly, thanks
Love
for
you
your
guys.
time,
Bye.
too. Love Carly Zucker.
Yeah,
Tomorrow,
love you.
5:30 to 9 tomorrow. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba. Love you, baby. Enjoy that sunshine, girl.